Good evening, my fellow travelers on spaceship Earth. It is I, and I am Guy. I'm coming to you from Applewood Station, where it is a lovely 15 degrees Celsius, and I need to reorganize all of OBS. So that's what tonight's show will be apparently all about, is us redoing. So here we are. Why is there no music? There's music. I'm going to switch to Epic. All right, here we go. So part of the problem wow, that is pretty epic, actually. Part of the problem we're running into tonight is I am trying to configure OBS so that it will do Instagram. And in doing so, I'm ending up with problems because this show is landscape. That's this way, where it's like this. Whereas Instagram is portrait, which is like this. So reconfiguring OBS apparently does not do switching resolutions. That's not allowed. That's not a thing. Yes, thanks, Brent. Everything's off alignment. That's what I'm explaining right now. And that is that, hello, Brent. The Instagram goes vertical and everybody and the YouTube goes horizontal. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to make it work so that I can do this, which is my Instagram side, over on the other side. And make it so it works from here. I'm getting there. It's just taking time. And the problem is I have done this all in the middle of this is very distracting. I have done this all and then did not finish doing all the work and resizing everything before I started this. So first thing I need to do is figure out all of the different ratios. Instagram requires a height width of 1920 by 1080, which is the ratio we've got for that. And so what I'm trying to do here is fix OBS so that it is whatever is the ratio of 1980 by whatever is width-wise the right width for this. To make matters worse, this framing right here is square. Like, I'm not even really sure what framing this is about, but it's very square, which makes me think that I could probably set up something that was square and just change my ratios up here, except then that would change anything I posted to YouTube. This is actually extraordinarily frustrating for streamers, like people who stream to multiple platforms, not just streaming to YouTube, but streaming to multiple platforms. If I stream to Instagram, my ratio is different than streaming to YouTube, which means that effectively every video I make for Instagram must be reshot scene for scene to fit on YouTube, or else we have to be smart about this and figure out a way that works for both, which is what I'm trying to do right now and think it through. What is the best way to make it work for both? Because then we can shoot that here on OBS and think. So what I'm thinking is maybe something that is effectively 1920 by 1920, right? Because then it's just square on both sides, right? Because the maximum for both directions, and then we can just resize one way or the other depending on how things work. It's my thought process on this one. Right? So what are my ratios? Right? Because one of these is 1920 by 1080. No problem. We can make that work. But if we do 1920 by 1920 over here, then we'd end up with something that was similar to a square ratio. Let's see if I can do that. I may not be able to do that while screen is on and broadcasting. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do it while we're broadcasting. I'll have to turn off the camera for that. Which, depending on what's set up for audio here, you may still be able to hear me. Yeah, you could still hear me if I turn off the video. So we're going to kill the video temporarily here. Hang on real quick. Hang on while I fix this problem. And me fixing problems here, folks. I mean, who knew, right? As we've got I thought we had a audio warning thing that said audio is screwed up or something like that. We do. We have this. All right. I'm glad you can hear me. Now we're going to disable the camera so I can change resolutions. You should still be able to hear me, in theory. So now I've turned off my camera. I'm going to change resolutions. And do 1920 by 1920. That makes it square, right? 1920 by 1920. Yeah, you should be able to still hear me. Now things are square. Now I'll restart the virtual camera. Things probably will still be offset. Oh, hey, look at that. I feel very short. That's interesting. An interesting choice that it has made. Which doesn't surprise me that this would be the choice that it would make. Although I guess I could adjust it. Might be able to adjust it. Like if I were to take this, that resizes that, but if I were to maybe the control key, no. There we go. Right? And then I could probably do the same thing here. I don't know why this is cracking me up so much, but it is. Because that actually worked. It was stupid, but it worked. You should see it over here on OBS. I'm all stretched. But over here, I'm fine. I don't get it. All right. This will work. I mean, this will work just fine, apparently. And this allows me then to do an Instagram mode, which will allow, oh, good. Now we can talk about the other modes that get all borked when Can joins.
I'll bork up the entire stream.
No, you haven't borked anything yet. But this might work stuff. Well, no, actually, that didn't turn out so bad.
Wait, wait. We'll see what happens. One moment.
There we go. See? I'm still pretty unborked down in the bottom. Yeah. Cool. It looks
So how
bizarre.
are you this evening?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I've got a new setup over here for doing Instagram videos, and what I was saying was I'm aggravated because Instagram is in portrait mode, and of course all videos elsewhere are in landscape mode, and I'm trying to find a way to make OBS do both, but OBS does not want to do it. OBS doesn't want to do portrait and landscape. It really does not. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it, and what I've actually come to the conclusion of is I'm going to do 1920 by 1920, and that makes this fit over here, but only if I'm, because otherwise it's this. I'm just saying.
I feel very short. I feel like I've got a short problem.
You're stretched thin, like
I'm stretched really thin these days.
like butter spread over too much bread.
Exactly.
Help me!
Okay, now I gotta do the thing I did before, which was this, and that was it. And then see if I do that, I actually can, trying to figure out where I feel like I've got the right. Hey, look, I'm losing weight these days. Yeah. Where the ratio is correct. Oh, that's nice. Thanks. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's not horrible. Right? That's not terrible. Actually kind of feels like I've got width on either side. Yeah, see, that's not bad at all. And then that's still black. That still works. This works, The drawing monitor is gonna have to be fixed too. That's a bummer. But actually, it doesn't seem like it's that bad. So how are you doing this evening?
I'm okay. It's been a rough few days, but I've been getting by.
Oh, yeah? Sorry to hear that, man.
It's called life.
It's what it's. I'm looking over the edge over here.
It's like the neighbor from Home Improvement.
Howdy ho, Tim.
How you doing?
How you doing, Tim? Just checking on you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Been trying to work out what I want.
Yeah, me too. Oh wait, that wasn't. I'm easily entertained.
Yes.
All right. We can now swap places while I futz with this. I don't know, this one works. Yes. Oh, this will tell me a lot more of what I needed to know. Oh, that's, oh, wait. No, that's not what I wanted. All right. I need to steal the screen for a minute or two, sorry.
And do what you need to do.
Yeah. That looks about right. Now I'll let you have your screen back. Now this works, and this works. It all looks really freaky on here, but that's all right. I'm fixing all of these things, so forgive me. I'm going to be dinking around for a long time on this one.
That's okay. I'm kind of working out this picture in my head anyways.
I'm just going to say for the record, by the way, my character and I have the same color hair.
Bright blue.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Just saying. We a good team? We're a good team.
No face.
And this allows me then to go to my Instagram mode. And then when I record, it records the square, I assume. Gosh, I hope so. All right, I'm going to turn off my camera because I want to record real quick to see if it records in a square mode. So I can't do that at the same time. So I'm going to kill my camera. You can still hear me because my audio is going through Restream directly, but you won't be able to see me for a minute or two.
Okie dokie.
Huh. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. That didn't sound like that worked really well. That sounded like that worked badly, actually. Oh, hang on real quick. I got a package downstairs. Be right back.
And then there was one.
Yep. still out here. I just don't have video of it. I should ask. You can hear me, yeah?
I can hear you. Yes, you're deep in the background, but I can hear you.
Good. Well, that's actually because I'm walking around to both locations, so, and I don't have the other microphone wired through because I don't need to. Speaking, you know, I am setting up to do Instagram videos, and so I've this thing's got like 12 different packages. Holy crap. Right. So I'm setting up to do Instagram videos, and that's why I'm configuring my cameras. So I'll be right back. No, pest. George is like, hey, look, you brought me some plastic things to eat. Here you go. Oh. All right. So, plastic. Yeah, that's what my cat apparently likes to eat. My cat's problem is, I mean, other than he's a cat, and I guess that really pretty much is exactly the problem I always worry about is, you know, cat. He's a cat, but I love him. He's a good one. He's a cat. Well, he's a cat.
He's a pest,
Microplastic.
but I love him.
Right? He's a pest. I'm just saying. You're a pest. Did you know that? You knew you were a pest, right? He's looking at me like, but there was plastic to eat. No! Do not eat plastic. Giorno. Giorno's out there saying, by the way, hello, Giorno. Welcome to the show. And my cat, who eats plastics. Is my cat, whose name is similar to yours. My cat's name is your name except in the English version or the American version, because he's George. All right. All right. Still trying to fix this other problem. Like, what would happen if I were to just simply broadcast it like the other direction? So instead, because it does seem to be very unhappy about me broadcasting at that resolution. Like, it doesn't like it. Of course, I didn't think about the idea of just broadcasting sideways and rotating it in Premiere. Never even occurred to me to do that.
Well, that'd be different.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be difficult for me to kind of catch on to what I was doing, but oh, it's mostly because I'm running at 60 frames per second, which I have never done really before. That's probably part of why I'm having a problem. I'll bet you that's part of it. Let's get the settings. Go into video and set that for 30. I'll bet you that makes all the difference in the world. Let's see what happens. It just probably doesn't like 60 frames being that way. Yeah, see, that one seems to be recording a whole lot better. Let me go over there. Let's see, that should be better.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's just try that. That might actually work a whole lot better and make everything easier to deal with. Which was just switch it so that it's already 1920 by 280 or whatever.
So discovered that I need. I really need to find. So I've been playing with Chat GTP.
Mm-hmm.
And with what I have written with the Farlands and all of my notes and everything, I have been having this incredible discussion with the AI
Okay.
on what to add and things to put into my work that I've already built upon.
Right, right, right.
And now I'm at the point I need an AI to look over this shit and just streamline it and put it in order and make it make sense.
Fair.
Because right now it is all over the place. It's amazing, but I need to reorganize. I need someone to sit down and reorganize my brain.
I need an adult. I need an adult. Yeah.
Because I have 135 written pages of information regarding this world.
There we go. There we go. Now I think I'm back online.
Yep. Using AI not as a means to an end,
Right.
but as a step in the creative process has really been kind of game changer for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish it was more ethically trained.
Right. It's the ethics that I agree. I agree. That's part of the problem is the ethics. There we go. There, see, that's a much better picture. Everything's cleaner, makes more sense. I feel like that's brighter, and I don't know. I don't feel like I'm in the dark over here. I don't know. Having real issues earlier. And let's fix the idle screen. Sorry, I had a call. I fixed that one. Now the drawing monitors could be all messed up. Ow! Ow! Ow. He's saying he's having a rough day.
Well, he's barking up the wrong tree.
It's true. His biggest problem is he's saying he's having difficulty with parallel barking. I'm dogged about these puns. I'm just saying. There comes a point where you're like, why? Why are we friends? Why? Why?
No. It's the point in which I'm sitting here coming up with wagging jokes.
Right?
It's like, I know exactly why we're friends. Ooh. Oh, I like that. So I'm playing with. I'm trying to come up with the design for Tack, and he is a very, very difficult god to create.
All right.
Because he is a merger between two different gods. So, let me step back. You know Savage Worlds. Okay? You know the Benny system. Okay. In my world, there's still Bennies, you're given them. But every session, you're given a black Benny. And that Benny represents sacrifice.
Ooh.
You will succeed with a raise in using that Benny. But you have to roll on the injury table, and that injury doesn't go away till you level.
Dig.
So you have to look at that Benny and go, how much do I want this? How much do we need, or how much do I want my character to survive before I use this? And it has made some incredible role play moments where a person is just sitting there with the Black Benny going,
Do I wanna?
do I want to use this or not?
Mm-hmm.
And it's incredible what it does. And so I've been trying to design tack to be that kind of monstrous character, that wild kind of, it's a god of enlightenment and a god of chaos that have merged into one. And I've been playing that balance of how do I want this thing to look?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I kind of like the idea that Boone, the one side of tack, he's the Tokidori god of war, essentially. War and chaos and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I should almost make his mask as being kind of this broken apart thing that's kind of like fragments of it kind of float around him.
Mm.
But I also want to give him that very what's the word? Not an uncanny valley feel.
All right.
But maybe not make his eye quite so comically large, but definitely make it unsettling. So I have two different passes of tack. I have this pass, which
like
is
that.
more Junji Ito inspired.
Yeah.
And then I have this one.
Mm. I like them both.
I know, that's my problem.
And then therein lies the rub.
Because both of them work extremely well.
You can still hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. This setup had the desktop audio piped back through. I was like, why do you have the desktop audio piped back through? So I deleted it, and then I was like, now wait a minute. Did that just make it so I can't be heard? That'd be funny. But if it didn't affect it, then I'm like back to why did I do that again? It's been a long time since I've done this work, so I'm like, this is a good time for me to fix everything. You know, I've been meaning to do this anyway, so might as well get it done. Now my Guy Sensei mode sideways. It was alright.
You know what? Maybe there is something here, but I'm going about it the wrong way. Maybe to give them that feeling. Is to do what I did before. And blend this out to kind of what I had going on in that other drawing where the two faces merged. Oh, yeah. Well, that's much better.
All right. Be right back.
Hey, Happy Panda. How you doing?
Hey, Happy Panda. Good to see you. I'm still here too. I'm just, doing weird stuff. Definitely doing weird stuff. I feel like the color is way off on the other camera. So I am doing such a television thing. I literally printed empty color bars. So I'm going to put the empty color bars up in front of the camera over there and adjust my colors until I'm happy with the colors, because I am tired of my cameras being weird. He's making me look like I'm very orange or purple or whatever. I have no idea.
Yes, his hair is blue.
Has it been that long since you've been here? It has been. Wait. Want to see something cool?
Yeah.
My hair matches my character. Oh, yeah. That's funny. I'm entertained by the fact that my hair matches my character's hair. I get a kick out of that. That's funny. Also easily entertained, as people already.
I'm doing well. I'm currently designing one of the gods in my RPG system.
Camera. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the cameras, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, is because my cameras tend to be weirdly colored and off on the aforementioned colors. So, never debate about it. I will thought process here. I will fix this one. Thank you. Stitch is most certainly one of my favorite characters that have ever existed ever. Stitch and I get along. All right. Yeah, see, that doesn't look right. I mean, it's not horrible, I guess, but I feel like I need to configure it. That's better. Boy, that cyan is not coming out as cyan as I want it. It's interesting that the cyan that's in the bottom bar is a different shade than the cyan that's on the left. Oh, feels so bad. All right. Taking a picture of these settings in hopes that that makes it somewhat better. Maybe, I don't know. Not as bad. I mean, I'm definitely sideways. I'm just like, let's see that. That actually turned out. It's not. Well, this is it's not. See that? Fine. There was a way to actually mess about, just not actually part of OBS. I have super dramatic lighting. Classic Star Trek style, I'm setting up the background so that I can do multiple colors. More center. Well lined up, well placed. Background colors, perspective. I'm guessing that's a no on the can you hear me?
I could not. No, actually.
Interesting. Things to know. Good thing to know. When I'm switched over into the other mode, and you can't hear me. That's the other thing that kind of annoys me about this whole thing. Is the desktop audio has been always permanently on here, and you can't get rid of it. It always is there. If you delete it, then you don't get any desktop audio anywhere, ever. The entire system goes dead. It's like, why? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Just checking. Well, I think I have successfully done a couple of these straight up and fixed those problems. So that's good. Well, that one didn't work like I wanted to now. It used to do pictures, but it doesn't anymore. I'm going to have to go fix it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that's interesting.
Well, and it works well, but it only seems to have 10 pictures that it can do at a time, and I don't know why. So I'm going to go futz with it for a minute or two.
So, interesting thing. 7 days till Jimmy Carter's 100th birthday.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. Jimmy Carter. I don't know, man. Still think he's one of the best presidents we had. Just saying. Feel like he also got the short end of the stick.
I wouldn't say he's the best president we had. He is the best ex-president we've had. He's done so much after he left the presidency.
Also true. Also,
Like, he is one of the few presidents that I think has actually had more impact after he left the presidency than during his terms.
you're not wrong. I'm just saying. I'm chuckling because I'm actually like, yeah, you know what? That's not wrong.
Oh, so apparently that one Venezuelan gang that took over the apartment complex,
Yeah.
apparently now it's just taking over the whole damn state,
Oh, there you go.
according to Trump, and Colorado's being laid waste to right now. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Computer, stop. That was weird. I'm still trying to figure out what that was all about.
What?
I don't know. All of a sudden you were talking, and then all of a sudden Alexa starts saying something I couldn't understand, and then music starts playing. So apparently whatever you said triggered Alexa.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing, man. Freak out Alexa there. Yeah, taking over the whole state now, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, and all those people eating cats and dogs. Cats and dogs, people.
Think of the animals. The animals.
The animals. It would be fine, except that I think people are actually taking it seriously, and I think they're actually hurting people. That's been kind of part of the problem, is I think that there are people getting hurt, and that actually kind of bothers me. It'd be
No,
one
the whole thing bothers me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's, there always has been sort of random chatter during election seasons. I just wish people wouldn't act on random chatter,
Yeah.
or people who believed that actually happened when I mean, like the police there said it's not happening. There's no evidence of it. There's nobody's seen this.
Because it fits into
A narrative.
and the lie that just fits their skull just right.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's not like I make it sound I make it sound worse than what it is. It's a person's bias that's kicking in.
And the study and the work that I've been doing, because I've been doing work on this zone as part of my cultural anthropology. And my problem is that there actually has been a long-standing operation on this for a long, long time, where fear has been drummed up specifically to get a vote. And we've been doing it for years, years and years, right? Like, I mean, I think the first person to actually sort of start this off was Barry Goldwater back in the 60s and stuff, where, you know, drumming up fear was great for votes. And it's frustrating to me because there are real problems, but it's hard to discern what the real problems are because we're too busy with the fear mongering, you know, and the drumming up fear. It's just difficult. And so it's frustrating.
It is. And I think it's been ramped to the point that now people are just getting mentally exhausted by it.
Yeah, that's typically what's happening. I'm discovering too, is that people, they don't know what to believe anymore, and that sucks, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. That is kind of a bummer, and I feel bad. Sorry.
Ooh. I like having their eyes connect.
Wahaha! Now I have done the thing. I am an evil person.
Woohoo! Oh, nice!
I don't know why this makes me so happy, but it does. It's stupid. I love stupid. I don't know. Oh man, that's awesome. All right, I'm done. Sometimes you just got to do stupid. Stupid's good. Especially since that's a particularly harmless stupid, you know?
Yeah.
There's nothing really harmful about that particular stupid.
I think I need to sit on this for tonight.
I don't know. I'm liking it so far.
I am too, and it's a nice compromise between the first pass and the second pass. Because it has elements of this going on, which I really like. Because it brings it that more monstrous feel it needs.
this is my problem I'm dealing with all over the place, which is I try to capture stuff on the left monitor. And the problem I've got is either I leave the desktop audio open all the time so that it's in every single scene, or I turn the desktop audio off, and then whenever I try to capture video, it won't work. It doesn't capture the audio because you turn the desktop audio off, obviously. And it's weird because like I can control different audio things going through this input. I can control all of it. But like I can't control that one thing. Like desktop audio is desktop audio, and that's just the way it goes. And I don't get that. It doesn't make any sense. So like I just now turned down the desktop audio so you're not hearing the desktop audio, which doesn't matter because I think Restream cancels the sound. But still, I mean, it's like the music and what you're saying is technically being refed through Restream via my OBS, which doesn't make any sense. And there's like some really weird problems with OBS that I'm like, why have you guys not fixed this? You know?
I don't like.
These weird versions.
It is almost 11, and I am starting to fade.
That's all right.
My work day. I was up early today, and
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm starting to get punchy. So maybe it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting going, well, that's a thing. I should say audio only, but it doesn't.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head out, guys.
Yeah,
I'll catch you later.
While I'm still sane, I'm also going to bow out. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and roll the end credits. It was good seeing all of you people. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Oh, that didn't help us there. All right. I'll see you later, my friend. Have a good evening.
See ya.
And everybody else, have a good evening as well. Thanks for joining us. And keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.
Bye.